It's all about well-being. It really is all about well-being. And speaking of well-being, this next recipe, it packs a punch second to none, but also contains loads of veggies. Love it.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic.
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
Without a doubt, this is one of my favorite times of the year. It's the best time of the year to start enjoying those light and refreshing salads. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You know, those bursts of fresh flavors. We love them. Pasta salads, they are a huge favorite in many households and usually one of the best braai sides that ever existed. I mean, go argue with your pot plant. And Gabi is here to show us a classic spring lemony pasta that is guaranteed to become a regular in your weekly menu for a meat-free main meal. And helping us bring it all to life is Bibi of 5FM Drives Traffic. Bibi, I mean, I must put this out there, the fact that you said that you cannot get into a recipe without preparing like weeks in advance and like writing out every ingredient and every step.
I am literally so bad at cooking. I feel like people who know how to cook, like Gabi, have a special part in their brains where they store like good recipes, because I have to write everything down. Like this recipe says I need salt. Okay, are we going to buy salt today? It's hysterical.
But Gabi, you're showing us really how this doesn't need that much sort of information or recipe retention, not much brain power, so it's perfect for someone like me and clearly for someone like Bibi as well. Please take us through it, Gabi.
Okay, cool. So while I'm going to be grilling our zucchini,
okay,
can you work on the dressing for me?
I like how Gabi's just like, well, that's you do that.
Okay, so basically, we're going to be making this beautiful dressing using our Clover Classic Dairy Snack.
Yes.
So all you're going to be doing for me is we've got some mayonnaise there in our bowl, and we're going to be adding some of the Classic Dairy Snack.
Okay.
And then all you're going to do is also juice some lemon, so that you cut half, squeeze, and then just add a little bit of the lemon zest and just give it a stir.
Okay.
And then done.
You got that, Bibi?
I got it. I know I've got to cut the lemon in half. We're ready to go.
Okay, cool. Get going. Well, this is fantastic. We are making use of our Clover Classic Dairy Snack because it is deliciously smooth and creamy, which makes it the perfect addition to this type of recipe. It really will bring out all of the flavors of any recipe you're making. And it's also great to enjoy on its own, which I love to do, or you can use it in various dishes such as the one we're making now. And everyone likes a good pasta dish with salads like this. So you really can take any veggie that you like and bring it together for this recipe, which is something I like.
Yay. So we decided to use zucchini. As you can see, our pan was very hot.
Yeah, look at that.
So I've turned it off. Otherwise, it's going to start a fire.
Otherwise it's going to just char it completely.
Yeah, which is actually delicious, to be fair, with what we're doing today.
Yeah.
So we have now got we're busy grilling our zucchini, just to get a little bit of, as you say, char, also a nice, as you say, a nice braai side. So at least the veggies are also kind of braai. I mean, they're not, you know, grilled.
Yeah, get them into the braai theme.
Yes, exactly, thank you. And all we're going to do is pretty much doing that. And then it's so easy. Like, once this is done, I mean, this is like essentially your main cooking part. And then the only other thing that you obviously need that's cooked is your pasta.
Okay,
for your pasta
and that's really just about it. That's the really nice thing about these pasta salads, Bibi. I don't know about you, when you go to a braai, or when you are preparing a braai for people coming over, you want to make sure that it's as convenient as possible, especially because it takes so much time to braai the meat. Right?
2 hours and you're still waiting.
Thank you very much. 2 hours, and if it's me making that, that's just putting the fire together. And then there's the actual braai. So how are you doing with your bit here?
So I've got my lemons in half, and oh my gosh, we're squeezing more lemons and they look so good.
The juice is in there, all of the zest, fantastic. And I know that you are going to be adding our Clover Classic Dairy Snack there as well. Yes. How generous should one be with the dairy snack, Gabi?
So, I mean, it's up to you.
Okay.
We want it to be quite creamy so that it's
so you want it thick and creamy.
Yes, I'd probably say like a good 2-3 tablespoons of that.
Okay, so we've got about 2 there, so I'll go one more.
One more.
Yeah, you want to coat the pasta quite generously.
That's looking so good. For me, when I see things brown, that's when I know that it's a good sign. And those lines you've got there on your zucchini, that's all the signs that I need to see to know that things are happening the right way, Gabi. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you. I'm the same as you. I prefer things in a little bit more, almost even like overcharred than they are undercharred.
Same here, same here. And would it be possible to get like a sort of like crispy, sort of like, you know, a texture to our zucchini? Would you be able to achieve that?
I mean, this is pretty crispy at this point.
Okay.
I mean, this one is
when
like...
it looks like that, like complete.
This is like
crispy. That is
burnt.
the
But I mean, to be fair, it
crispy.
actually works quite well with this recipe.
Okay.
So essentially now what we're going to be doing is we've got this beautifully done here. I'm going to step down the kitchen. Thank you. And I'm going to just season this with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Ooh.
And then obviously over there we've got our pasta salad. So which you've done this beautifully. So
Thank you so much. I'm so glad. This is like as good as it's going to get for me in the kitchen, squeezing lemons.
And you know the thing is, but that's the science. Really, you've achieved the scientific part for us. And after that, everything else is simple.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, this is like honestly the most simple one. I'm going to come over here with you. So we've now got this beautiful dressing that you've made for us.
Nice.
So thank you.
Yay.
And all I'm going to do now is toss it into our pasta. So I'm literally going to throw this in here. I would also add a little bit extra olive oil to it, just because.
But look how rich the dressing is. I love that.
Yeah, so all you're going to literally do is just stir this through. And then we've got also some beautiful additions here. We've got some
Beautiful.
toasted seeds. I've got
Ooh,
spring
yes.
onion, feta,
you
a little
throw
bit
them
of
in?
parsley. Yeah, you can
So
just
we just
throw
going,
it in.
going.
Yeah, honestly,
But listen,
if you wanted to, you leave something
help
like
me,
a
baby.
garnish.
Yes.
If you want to,
Is everything going in?
Well, for anyone at home
little
who's
bit of
missed
pepper,
any of the
just a
steps
little.
here, please do go onto our website. It's expressoshow.com. What we've done is really we've simplified this for someone like myself or Bibi out there who really wants to know every single one of the ingredients. You can find them on there. But if you missed any of the steps involved in bringing it all together, and it looks so beautiful. It's just screaming summer, and it's also just asking for you to just get into it. We've prepared a bit of a recap for you, so check this out. Looks good. Well done.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad I could contribute to such a delicious looking meal.
Made with love by Clover.